Everyone says you can build an app with AI in minutes, but it's not quite that simple. I've been using Hostinger Horizons to build a real project from scratch, and while it's powerful, it's also broken things in ways I did not expect. Today, I'm sharing the good, the bad, and the frustrating parts with real examples from my project. Hey everyone, I'm Jairo and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I cover web design, AI tools, and tips for building and growing online projects. But before we dive in, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and tap the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. Especially if you're interested in seeing behind the scenes of how I build real projects using tools just like this one. One thing I really like about Horizons is how I can work on this anywhere. I've made edits right from my phone while I was out, which is great for catching small issues right away instead of having to wait until I get back to my computer. I've been able to set up some pretty advanced features using Horizons, like connecting Google Places API or business data and Stripe for payments, all without writing any code. But that said, if you're completely new to web development or APIs, some of this might still feel overwhelming, but Horizons makes it easier than coding everything from scratch. But you still need to understand why you're connecting and why you're connecting it, like setting up the API keys, configuring authentication, or troubleshooting errors when two platforms don't talk to each other correctly. It's not a push one button and it's all done type of tool. Now, I've used Horizons to build an entire project called EstablishedScore.com. It's a site that generates a free business score and offers a deeper manual analysis after checkout. It sounds straightforward, but there were a lot of roadblocks along the way. For example, I had issues with form submissions failing randomly, Stripe redirects expiring after payment, and entire page sections getting rewritten when I only wanted a small text change. Even when I said don't change anything else, Horizons would still touch finished sections and overwrite my copy or layout. Now that meant going back to rebuild sections I was already happy with, which eats up more chats and more time. This is something I'd really love to see them fix, maybe by letting us lock certain parts of a page so that Horizons doesn't mess it up. Another big part of Horizons is how it works with Supabase. If you haven't heard of it, Supabase is an open source backend platform and it gives you a database, authentication, and real-time updates, kind of like a Firebase alternative. Horizons connects with Supabase behind the scenes so you can store user data, handle logins, and pull information into your app without having to build a backend from scratch. Right now, I'm using the free Supabase plan, which has been enough for testing and early development, but it does come with limits on storage and usage. If this project grows or gets more traffic, I'll eventually have to upgrade to a paid plan. So that's something to keep in mind if you plan to scale up. Now, Horizons offers different plans with a set number of chats. That works fine for most things. Just be aware that every little fix or adjustment counts as a chat. So if you're experimenting a lot, you'll notice your chat count dropping faster than you expected. Now in the end, Horizons has let me build a working app with live data, payments, and functional database, all without hiring a developer. It's not perfect, but it's a good option if you're comfortable testing, iterating, and learning as you go. So here's where I land on Hostinger Horizons. It's not perfect. I've had my share of frustrations, but honestly, it's one of the most impressive tools that I've used in a long time. The fact that I was able to build something this complex without writing any code, it's pretty wild. AI tech is growing fast, and I can only see Horizons getting better and better from here. If you want to try it for yourself, I'll drop a link in the description so you can check it out and play with it, see what you think. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss future videos where I share more of my experiences building real projects just like this one.